What's going on, everybody? This is Nick here from Wiscasset Speedway with today's Coastal Auto Parts Spotlight interviews. First up, I'm going to talk to the 08 Strictly Street of Mac Hannon. Mac, you had a big feature win a few weeks ago, and then unfortunately we haven't seen you run up to the front like that, like you did that night. What's been going on?
Well, I'm going to start from the back with the handicap systems. Makes a good show, puts the guys in the back. Last week we got a fifth starting from the back, so I feel that was a pretty good run. The week prior, we found out we had a blown strut, so that was allowing it pushing like crazy. So we decided to take what we got, but we've been top 10 every week. So we're just hoping to maintain, and I guess we're second in points. So we're just hoping to maintain and stop knocking off some more top fives, hopefully, and pull off another win. But it's hard with the group we have now. The group of guys are great. There's so many of us that are all turning the same lap times week for week. So it's hard to come from the back, from the front, unless you're Kurt Hewins or Josh St. Clair. They got something figured out, but we just got to keep working on it, and hopefully we can catch them.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to discredit you by any means, but top fives, that's not in Victory Lane. And I want to interview you in Victory Lane with the top three. So I want to see you get back up there. Hope she's feeling pretty good tonight.
Yeah, we just took a big swing at it before this heat, and it might be too far, but at least we know we went in the right direction. We'll maybe we have to back it off halfway. So we'll see. Hopefully we can pull off a win tonight. We'll see what happens.
I think we've lost a couple cars in each class a little bit due to the heat, so maybe it'll be a little bit easier to because of your results. You have to start so far in the back, and hopefully you can get your way through a little bit easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we can get back up 22, 23 cars, and but I don't know how many is here tonight. I haven't seen, but we'll see what happens. I mean, there's a good group of guys starting up front to the back, so we'll do our best and hopefully we can pull off a win.
Okay, Mac Hannon, good luck tonight. Glad to see you.
Thank you very much.
Now I got the 72 Strictly Street, William McCullough. We see you on occasion, William. We're glad to have you here. Obviously not going for points, but I'm just curious, what makes you choose on certain weeks when to come to Wiscasset Speedway or not?
Mostly the weeks where we don't want to run Speedway. So we come out here and venture out here. It's a really good facility. I mean, you guys are very organized, and it's just fun racing out here.
So you've been to Speedway 95 a time or two this season?
I've been there twice this year, or once maybe, but just different experience, different track, different driving. It's all for the challenge, really.
I haven't seen you run in the top half yet this season. What's it going to take, my man?
Hopefully I'll be up there tonight.
I want to see you up there.
I got
ninth?
I got ninth last week, but
That's the top half. All right,
yeah.
all right. I was wrong.
We ran out of laps, so we're just getting used to it. I mean, it's a totally different track, and it's just a totally different setup from Speedway. So it's a challenge for sure.
All right, I don't know if it's relevant or not, but I think, are you a little bit friends with like James Goodman? And his car is kind of a street stock at Speedway, but when he brings it, he's been running our Super Street class, and you're running the Strictly Street class. Do you have any idea why that is? If James was here tonight, I would ask him, but he races Super Street, so he's not.
I don't know why that is. His car's a third gen just like mine. Probably the body rules. I don't know. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I am good friends with him, but
yeah. I thought you were, so I thought maybe I could ask you. But William, I hope to see you do pretty good today. Yeah, see, you got Benny's Body Shop on the side there. I knew you were sponsored by him. Good friends with Goodman.
He should be here right now.
I guess we'll probably see him next week for the Super Street race, and you're here for the Strictly Street tonight, so wishing you luck.
Thank you.
All right, now I got the 82 Strictly Street. Just a coincidence. I keep interviewing Strictly Street guys tonight. Chaz Briggs got his first top 3 2 weeks ago here. And do you feel like the car's as good as it was that night tonight?
Well, to be frank, it wasn't really that good that night either. So we're equally, we're about where we were last week, which I think we need a lot more speed to win out here. But we'll try to hang on and do the best we can. So it's what we can do, right?
Well, a couple weeks ago, I was out to LSC Motorsports Park, and I didn't know that you were into the karting thing. I don't think you were racing it, though, but you had a buddy in a kart that looks just like your Strictly Street. So I saw the colors, the number, and I was like, oh, is Chaz Briggs racing tonight?
It's my foreman. Yeah, he races the 82. And the way the season started out, I was figuring people started to think that that car was copying the go-karts. I mean, just because we were not going very well, but it's a good laugh, and that's fun over there too. So, more racing the better, right?
How'd he do that night? Was he in the big show, the five grand to win? Did he make that show?
He made it on a provisional, and has about the last of the highlights of that night. So, but I try to manage expectations and tell him, I'm like, man, those guys are coming with some speed, just so you know, and it showed up. It showed. So, but he had fun, I think. So here we are, back in this beautiful day, trying to get this thing going good again. So.
All right, do they race every Sunday or something?
Yeah, it's pretty similar to like our schedule at least, and off and on. Then sometimes one week they had raced 3 times in one weekend. They raced them out here. I was like, man, it's a lot of go-karting, but we lived. We're here.
All right, Chaz Briggs, got a driver's meeting to get to. Good luck today.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother.
Landon Tapley and Brady Romano going to bring him to the line. Tapley in the 25, Romano in the 78 with the slight advantage, and Keith Drost in the 74 is going to follow around the outside behind the 78. 3 wide action deep in the field. They're getting dicey there for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Caleb Emerson Maines gets shuffled out of the mix. He draws the short stick in the 4 car and gets shuffled to the rear. Landon Tapley trying to hang on for a top 3, but here comes Ethan Dinsmore in the 8X around the high side as Romano and Drost run away from the field. Tapley has a hungry pack of competitors all over his tail, fending him off, looking for his first heat race top 3 of the season. And now it's Ashton Burgess and Ethan Dinsmore stacking up behind him. Back up to the front, the 74 of Keith Drost is turning slightly faster lap times than your leader. And Drost is reeling in Brady Romano at the halfway point. Landon Tapley doing a fine job holding these guys off. He's extended that cushion to over a car length now from the rest of the field, but Ashton Burgess ain't going to give up yet. Here comes Jeremy Glacier, fastest in practice in that 99 car. He's in the top 5, and he's looking to take 4th away from Ashton Burgess. Brady Romano continues to lead, fending off Keith Drost, and he's going to see the popsicle sticks in the air this time for 2 laps to go in the 78 car. A dead heat for 4th place. Ashton Burgess and Jeremy Glacier still going at it, coming around to the white flag. Brady Romano and Keith Drost, 1 and 2 for the white flag. And Drost up on the wheel, on the back bumper of Brady Romano, coming to the checkered. Look at the 25 of Landon Tapley looking for a solid heat race run as well. They tangle out of the final corner. Brady Romano wins it as the side-by-side battle for 4th goes around out of turn 4. Ashton Burgess and Jeremy Glacier. Tough finish for those two. Coming at ya, it's Jonathan Emerson and Mac Hannon Jr. And a nice even start for that one. Through the first corner, they're dead even, but down the back chute, Jonathan Emerson has a nice run out of turn 2 to take over the lead in the 23, and we're already going 3 wide once again. And wouldn't you know it, the car that's daring to go 3 wide, it's Kurt Hewins in the 17, awfully anxious to move to the front. Didn't work out for him so well. He'll pull back down to the bottom. as Emerson and Hannon Jr. pull away from the field. Now Bouncer Knight is left to fend off the rest of them for the top 3 spot. Chaz Briggs in the 82 all over Bouncer Knight's back bumper. And here comes multi-time feature winner in the 51, Josh St. Clair around the high side. He'll pull it up alongside wheel to wheel with Chaz Briggs for 4th. St. Clair will take over 4th from Briggs. And now move along to the 8B of Bouncer Knight to try to take over 3rd. Halfway flags in the air for John Emerson. Five laps to go. It's Emerson and Mac Hannon Jr. to a comfortable lead as Josh St. Clair is finally able to break free from the rest of the pack. And everybody gets underneath Bouncer Knight. I don't think Bouncer wanted to be up there in the second groove, but he got pushed up there anyways, and a lot of cars go on by to shuffle Bouncer backwards in the 8B. And I didn't think St. Clair was going to be able to reel in second place, but he is just about there, less than a car length, with 2 laps to go on Mac Hannon Jr. Emerson leads, but St. Clair has caught Mac Hannon Jr., and they are door handle to door handle for second place, coming to the white flag. This one looks to be all the 23 car of Jonathan Emerson. And St. Clair looking to take over second from Hannon Jr. Here we come to the checkered. And down the back chute, St. Clair had a clear advantage for second, but out of the final corner, Mac Hannon doing a fine job squeaking it back out front. And by inches, Mac Hannon holds on to second.
And here they come. Green flag is out. I think Kurt might have jumped out of line a little too soon.
Ashton Burgess goes around in the 34, right at the finish line. Will they throw the yellow? No, Ashton gets going and we keep her rolling.
Brady Romano leads them onto the front stretch, but Burgess pretty slow on the low side. That's going to tighten things up through turn 2. Kurt Hewen still hustling up the outside rail. Told you that's where he likes to make his money. He is already up into the top 5. He started back in 14th. Just 3 laps to get into the top 5. Kurt Hewen's racing in that throwback scheme for Forrest Peasley. Hood pin off on the 23 of Jonathan Emerson back in the pack as well. Now Hewen's looking on the inside on Jeremy Glazier. Brady Romano, former outlaw mini racer, his 3rd season here in the Strictly Streets, and running a good race so far up front of the pack. Kurt Hewen's all over the tail end of that 99. Really putting the pressure on Jeremy Glazier for 4th. Hewens will set up shop on the outside once again. He'll look to the outside of Glazier for fourth. Romano starting to stretch out his lead. Little contact between Chaz Briggs in the 82 and Jonathan Emerson in the 23 as they race back in the pack. Everybody still chasing Brady Romano. Could we have 3 first-time winners tonight? Keith Dross looking strong in the 74, looking for his best run of the year. Jonathan Emerson, or Caleb Emerson Maines, that is. Caleb in the 4-car. A couple of the top drivers hounding him as the 17 of Kurt Hewins looks on the outside for third. Kurt Hewins out-muscles the 4-car, put him up into the 3rd spot now, up from 14th. Josh St. Clair, another driver on the move. He's up to 7th. St. Clair started back in 15th. Next car in sights for him is the 08 of Mac Hannon Jr. Big wad of cars mid-pack. Everyone scrambling for position. Halfway this time by for Brady Romano. Actually, they're just past halfway now. They'll work their way by the 26 of Scott Wiggin. A lot of cars in behind that 8 of Ethan Dinsmore, holding down the 8th position. Wade Kennedy 9th, Jonathan Emerson 10th. Kurt Hewins' drive to the front is kind of stalled out there in the 3rd spot, but he's really pressuring Keith Dross right now in the 74. Keith Dross looking to put a complete race together. His career best is a 2nd. That came last year here in the Strictly Streets. But can Brady Romano go wire to wire? Brady's best finish here at Wiscasset was a 2nd place finish 3 years ago in an Outlaw Mini. But now he's got Kurt Hewins starting to close in. Hewins is within a couple car lengths now. A spin over in turn 4 that is, and that'll bring out the caution. And here they come to the attention of starter Nate Sennett. Green flag is out. Hewins strong on the start. Can't quite clear the 78, but he does now. Doesn't get it now. He gets it down in line. A little accordion effect back behind. They're starting to stack him up. Josh St. Clair around. And Josh St. Clair loses the left rear wheel. Looks like Hewins wanted to go, but wisely waited for the flagman. And watch that 51. I told you. He already passed 5 cars on the restart in a half a lap. Here they come. Hewins back in charge, looking to make it 3 wins on the season. It's been basically checkers or wreckers for this guy all season long. Keith Drost has got second, and a couple guys gunning for their first podium behind him, side by side. Caleb Emerson Maines and Brady Romano. 2 laps to go this time by. White flag ready to fly. 1 lap to go for Kurt Hewins. Keith Drost solid in second. Emerson Maines looking to represent the family, the grandson of Larry Emerson. Checkered flag ready to go. Kurt Hewins gets the win. Forrest Peasley goes into Wiscasset Speedway's Hall of Fame. He drives the throwback paint scheme to his 3rd victory of the season. So he said checkers or wreckers for this old cat, but checkers tonight, and a good job from our Portland Glass Strictly Streets. Let's sing things trackside one more time with Nick Huff.
And this guy wastes no time at the drop of the green. He was instantly going 3 wide, right across the start line coming out of 4. Not scared to go up in the 3rd groove to make it happen. Let him hear it, folks. In the 17, Kurt Hewins, win number 3 of the season. Nice win, Kurt. Not afraid to go 3 wide one bit, are you?
That wasn't the plan, but I think something happened up front. He was either hit him or pull out. So once I was out there, I was dedicated. Got to go. I got to thank Dave St. Clair, Ryan, my boy, Todd, Kyle, my brother, helped me set this up. Red for doing the tires. Everybody that helps me, buddy. My sister brings lunch for us every day. Like I said, Dave St. Clair owns it. He pays the bill. We're having a blast.
All right, Kurt Hewins, congratulations. And Keith Drost in 2nd place. Ken said that's matching your best run, but this is your first second of the season, right?
Absolutely, yeah, it's great.
First time seeing Keith Drost in victory lane, everybody. Congratulations, Keith.
Thank you very much.
Nice clean run for you. Well, you managed to keep it tire mark free for like 3/4 of the race, but then near the end I see there's a little bit of fresh tire over there.
Yeah, a little rubbing, a little racing.
Who do you got to thank for sponsors on the 74 car?
Ideal Recycling.
That's going to do it, Keith?
No, I got to thank my wife and daughters, always here to support me. I got to thank Gil. He's here every day to help me. Helps me in the garage. And I got to thank Ben Ashline. He's helped me so much through all this, so very thankful.
All right, Keith Drost, his first top 3 of the season. Congratulations. And then Ken said, Caleb, you matched your best finish. Is this your first top 3 of the year or second?
First of the year.
Yeah, first of the year. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, yeah, we'll take it, man. It's been a struggle since we came over here. We came from Oxford after 2019, winning a championship, and thought we were going to come and run with these guys pretty competitively, and it's been tough. We have the best, I think, most competitive division of street stocks in the state. Thank you to all the track workers, Richard, Vanessa, everybody. We put on a great show every week. Thank you all these fans sticking around. I was glad to see you guys for once. I got to thank all my sponsors, Hawks Lobster Company, Bruno's Woodfire Pizza, Emerson's Garage, Pownell Fuel, CZ Plumbing and Heating, Ben Bailey Excavation, RPM Racing Engines, Portland Plastic Pipe. This is huge for my crew, man. They sacrifice every week. I'm glad I could finally get them a decent run. Now we got to go get that win.
All right, Caleb Emerson, just like he said, happy to see you fans for once on this side, and we're happy to see you in victory lane, as well as Keith Drost for his first time of the year. And congratulations on win number 3 for Kurt Hewins.